Welcome to Ouray, Colorado. Population 923. Elevation 7,792 feet. Drive 1 hour, 55 minutes, or 78 miles from my home in Durango over the $1 Million Highway. It's famous for its breathtaking views and scenically terrifying steep drop-offs, named for its $1 million views, or the amount of money that it took to build, or the amount of money some people would have to be paid to get them to drive over it again. One of the most scenic drives in Colorado, with its highest point on Red Mountain Pass, 11,800 feet above sea level. Too narrow for guardrails, commonly covered in avalanches and flash floods, with a few miles of sheer cliffs. But it's equally as far south from Grand Junction on a far less beautiful and scary road with far more guardrails if that's your style. Nestled in the San Juans, the White Peaks tower over this little town. White House Mountain, Hayden Mountain, Wild Horse Peak, Harley Mountain, Engineer Mountain, Hanson, Red Mountain, Sneffels, Wetterhorn, Ridgeway. Too many in sight to name. Too many in sight to comprehend. Established as a mining camp in 1875 and the home of thousands of old mines. Named after a Ute chief who signed the agreement to vacate the land. This little town full of skiers and climbers, artisans and bakers, and lovers of hot springs. Full of Ute and mining history. People call it the Switzerland of America, and I honestly know very little about Switzerland except they supposedly have great chocolate. But the San Juans have earned the name the American Alps, and Ouray is fully encompassed by them. It's far enough away that it's not somewhere I go to often. It's a special treat, a special place that doesn't need a $1,000 flight and a month off of work. 3 nights on the other side of a pass I know so well. 3 nights in a winter wonderland. 3 nights in the Switzerland of America to enjoy all the charm and adventure this little town has to offer. The town itself is made out of charming inns, artisan shops, and local eateries. It's entirely walkable with hikes on the outskirts, local hot springs at the end, smaller hot springs within some lodgings, and cute storefronts down Main Street. There's plenty of backcountry skiing up by Red Mountain Pass and resort skiing an hour away in Telluride or at the small hill in Silverton. Ouray is most famously known for its ice park, the largest man-made ice park in the world since 1994. It's the home of the Ouray Ice Festival, which is actually the reason I knew about Ouray, even living on the East Coast in college. It's a 4-day fundraiser in January that gathers ice climbers from around the world. There's free ice skating in Rotary Park, sledding in town, free skiing at Lee's Ski Hill with the tow line, hiking to Bax Canyon Falls and the Perimeter Trail. The people who call this home are adventurous and kind, welcoming and supportive. I spent 3 days in bliss here, and I'm so happy to bring you with me.
It's my first morning in Ouray. I just woke up. It's like 6:15, I think. So the sun isn't up yet, but I'm just so excited to be here. I'm staying at the Ouray Inn with Indy, who's walking over and probably gonna knock over the camera. Hi, buddy. Hi, did I say your name? I did. Yeah, they're dog friendly. Dogs are not allowed to sleep on beds. So Indy slept on the floor next to me, and that was really hard for him. But he's such a good boy. He did such a good job. It's so nice to be able to have him here. I hate leaving him at home. Even though I totally understand why a lot of places are not pet friendly. Like, he is my adventure buddy. I would not want to be up here by myself. It makes me feel a lot safer to go places with him. And also, it just brings me so much joy. I'm so excited that Ouray allowed Indy to come up with me. Figured I could walk Indy over to a coffee shop, grab a little latte. He's itching himself right now. Clearly you can hear. Yeah, grab a latte and just see town and morning light. That's my favorite thing. And then we're heading up, actually back up Red Mountain Pass, to the Ironton ski area, to Nordic ski, before coming back down and going for a little snowshoe. right now. I love places that you can walk around town, and there's mountains all around. We're in a little bowl. We're in a mountain. I'm a little nervous. I don't know how to dress. Like, I always sweat immediately because Nordic skiing is a workout. I decided it's better to be too warm than too cold. I can always take this off and tie it around my waist. But I have 2 pairs of pants, base layer, vest, puffy jacket, hat, neck gaiter, warm socks on, and me and Indy are gonna go ski. And I love that the ski area is dog friendly. A lot of places don't have them be dog friendly. Obviously, make sure that your dog is well behaved and follows your orders under voice command or is on leash, and pick up after them so that it stays nice and beautiful for everyone. In Colorado, it's normally super sunny and hot. So, as silly as it sounds, to be like, yay, a cloudy winter day. It's kind of nice, like really restful. It's really rejuvenating. There's a light snow falling and a little bit of sounds from the road, but for the most part, just like birds and trees and Indy running through the snow. I'm really, really grateful and fortunate to be out here experiencing this in relative solitude. I've seen one other person, and that was from a distance. I have been humbled at least 4 times by this hill. I need to get classic skis with metal edging. Still having fun though. Look at me. Yes, good boy.
Tomorrow I am hiking the Ouray perimeter trail, which is about 5 miles. It goes all around the perimeter of Ouray. So I'll start and end at the visitor center, and I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous because you can do it all year round, but it's probably going to be a little icy and definitely snowy. But it's kind of weird to go on vacation by yourself. I've never really done this before, besides like backpacking. I'm like, wow, I have so much. It's like 3 p.m. in winter. I have so much time and I don't know what to do yet, but I'm really excited. Indy's waiting for me in the car, taking a nap after Nordic skiing. I think I'm gonna go walk around town and just check it out, because tomorrow I have the perimeter trail, and then I'm gonna spend hours and hours and hours soaking in the hot springs. I love hot springs. Indy, look at me. Good boy. It's 33 degrees outside and we are going to hike the perimeter trail. I'm so excited. It's kind of moody and gloomy. It looks like we might get snowed on, but I have plenty of layers and tea and hot cocoa with mini vegan marshmallows. They're so good. So let's see how it goes. You want a treat? Good boy. And it's time for spikes. It's getting a little slick. I bought these at Ouray Mountain Sports. They were like $70, but I figured I most likely will have these for the rest of my life. So if you've never used spikes before, they say they'll either say toe or back on them. So it says back, and then you just shove your foot in. A spike. Wait. I think I found the perfect space to make hot cocoa, but I can't decide. I want to set up the camera and have you guys look at that, or at that, or at that. Oh, we might have to alternate between them. I don't want heat, and the snow is coming in, and it's perfect weather for cocoa. This is gonna make this impossible. Andy's marshmallows, which are vegan vanilla mini marshmallows. I used to crave adventure so far away from home. If I wasn't working, I'd be searching flights across the world or planning to drive to the other side of the country. I wanted to get as far away from where I was, see places I had never heard of and would never see again. Why would I stay in the same state I spend my day to day? And I don't know if it's contentment with where I am in life or just a desire to get to know the San Juans more intimately if I'm going to be spending the foreseeable future here. But when I dreamed up a vacation, Ouray was the first place to pop into my head. The stunning drive over Red Mountain Pass is still intimidating enough to keep me in Durango and Silverton most weekends, but it's connected. The $1 Million Highway, the San Juans, the Uncambra, Red Mountain Creek, Mineral Creek, and the Animas, it all intertwines through solid and dotted lines on maps together down to my home in Durango. Ouray feels like a sister city, a familiar face even without having truly met. We breathe the same air, share the same sunsets, and thank the earth every day for the same mountains. It is so beautiful out this morning. It's just like such a little winter wonderland. My only concern is I'm supposed to be driving back to Durango right now. The first time I drove over Red Mountain Pass was actually in a full whiteout, and then there was a bunch of bighorn sheep on the road. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. They have plows out, but might just be a little misty, a little mysterious. We'll see how it goes. Good boy, can I get a under? Yes. This was not in the plans, but I stopped at Ironton again to ski because how could I not? How could I not? It's fresh powder. The trees look like they're from those tiny little Christmas villages, and it's just so absolutely beautiful. Hey, look at me. You want to go this way? Yeah, let's go this way. Come here. Yeah. This was probably the longest I've ever stayed anywhere, which is kind of funny. I guess I was just in the Grand Canyon for 3 days, but this was 4 days. And somehow it doesn't feel long enough. I feel like I could ski these trails a few more times and still be really stoked. I would love to go back to the hot springs. Just explore more of town. Making a little hot cocoa as a goodbye drive present to myself.
I definitely just got a little cocoa all over my car, but it's worth it. Yeah, I'm really grateful that I just got to spend 4 days in this absolute paradise.